Book Dragons, I am back. Sorry for the new setup. It's like a little camera, but yeah, so I'm here to do my July TBR. So I think I'm going to take a month off from like competitive readathons because I think I need a bit of a mental break. And honestly, I know August is going to be a competitive readathon and I know like a couple of other months are. So I am doing my readathon with like various like Patreon readathons for like weeks in the month. Like I know Leandra has one, I know Brie has one, I think Brittany has one. So I'll still be acting in the community, just not doing a one this month because honestly, I want to read so many things. I literally just got back from ALA and I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to only put ALA books on my TBR. Now, honestly, this will not include audiobooks because I am still going to be listening to audiobooks, but I'm just going to kind of give you guys like the highlights. I haven't even unpacked, well, got all my books yet from ALA. If you don't know, ALA is a reading convention for librarians and teachers that we get to go to. And I got a lot of options. So I'm just going to show you guys all the books that I'm most excited about. I put them on a TBR. I'm not going to play my game this month because it's very, very late in the month. And I honestly just want to get reading. So I'm going to show you guys the books that I got. If you guys have any questions, if I remember when the dates and when they're coming out, I will try to tell you. But yeah, let's get into the books that I got from ALA that I currently have in my possession that I hope to read this month. So let's get into it. I am going to do a vlog where I read my most like exciting books that I got from ALA, and I'm actually 300 pages into this one, so I am going to be reading A Practical Rules for Curse Witches by Kayla Coddington. This one comes out in August, so I'm going to read it a little bit early, but it's really, really fun. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I have a vlog that I will chat about this for the last little bit, but I am going to read this one, and this was one of my first books I picked up at the con from Penguin. I also had a couple of other books that like I went in sort of hoping they would have. So I got The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. This is her adult debut. I thought it was a YA debut, but it's not, or her YA book. But yeah, I don't even know what this book's about. It just says gods, fae, monsters. She signed it to me. This was one of those arcs at the convention that everyone wanted, so I was lucky to get a copy. So yeah, I definitely want to read this, and it comes out in November, so I will have read it a little bit early. Another one that I'm really excited for that I definitely was like, oh, I want to read this, is The Lies We Conjure by Sarah Henning. This is her return to fantasy, and I'm really excited for this one. I don't know what it's about. It's Knives Out meets Inheritance Games with a magic in this standalone supernatural thriller by Sarah Henning. So I'm curious, and this one comes out in, let me see if it says September, so I'm going to read it a little bit early. I also got a copy of Where the Library Hides by Isabella Banez. This is the sequel to What the River Knows. It comes out in November. If I have time, I may get to this month. We will see, but that is like the secret plan to read that. And yeah, so we're just gonna go down the list. There's no rhyme and reason to these books. Honestly, it's just what I was in the mood to read. So yeah, let's get into the rest of the list. I struggled with in the last couple of weeks was reading fantasy because I felt like I was so busy and that really overwhelmed me. So I got a physical copy of Impossible Creatures by Catherine Rundell, and this is a landmark new series devoured by readers young and old, and I think that this has to do with a drowning with animals. It's very, very animal focused, and it comes out in September, and it's really, really quick. I may not be doing a readathon, but I am in the mood to get some books underneath my belt, and this one sounds awesome. I'm also got a lot of cozy fantasy, like a ton at this convention. So I pick up The Crescent Moon Tea Room by Sarah Swirsky. This comes out it's supposed to come out in October. A cozy, uplifting debut novel about two clairvoyant sisters who face an unexpected twist of fate at the bottom of their delicate porcelain cups. Also, it's very, very short. It's very, very cute. And yeah, so I really hope to get to this soon because it sounds perfect. I also got a book from Shadow Mountain Publishing, Casters and Crowns by Elizabeth Loneham. And this one comes out in October. So it is Cursed by Magic, Bound by Mistakes. Princess Aria's essence hinges on a mysterious Baron Reeves. Will love be enough to break the curse, or will war bring ruin to their kingdom? So yeah, another one that I'm super excited for. And this one was one that I saw on like a big poster, and yeah, so I'm really excited to read this one as well. And it sounds right up my alley. Another one that I think I'm going to read next week, because I have to read a book that has water on the cover, for Leandra's Patreon readathon, is Songlight by Maura Buffin. And this is star-crossed lovers against all odds, friendship, a brutally unforgiving world, in this first in a trilogy, utterly unforgettable. And this is a Harper book, and it comes out in September. So Probably will be featured in a book box, but I hope to read this one sooner rather than later. I do not know what this book is, but it's called This Will Be Fun by E.B. Asher. And I think I heard about this from Emily Weberly and Austin Sigmund Broca. But a princess bride meets people we meet on vacation in this cozy romantasy with a group of friends who once saved their magical land together, but haven't spoken since, and reunited to attend a royal wedding, but then ended up on a new quest. For readers of Legends of Latte and lovers of Shrek. So yeah, this one comes out in September. And I've saw this on Emily Weberly and Austin Sigmund Broca, their Instagram, and I am really excited for it. Again, another cozy fantasy. That's really my vibe. And then the next one is one that's coming out in July, so I figured I would put it on the TBR, and it's a Magic Fierce and Bright, and this is a Simon & Schuster book, and I remember when I went to their booth, I said, I want anything fantasy. They said this, and they said it's like a technopath, and I don't know what that means, but I'm really excited. So this one is another one that comes out relatively soon, so I should probably read it. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys books by authors that I've read before, or sequels, or anything that really caught my eye. So yeah, let's get to that next. This is by authors I've read before, and I'll mention if there are sequels. I got With Love, Echo Park by Laura Taylor Nemi. I don't know what I was trying to read. I remember read her other one, A British Girl's Guide to Hurricane and Heartbreak, and I didn't love it, but this one I want to read. It comes out in August. And it's set at a family florist shop. I think it may be a companion book to A Girls to Tea and Tomorrow. But I want to get back into reading some contemporary. I have a video planned for like older ones, but this is a new one. I also got an arc of The Cinnamon Bun Bookshop by Laura Gilmore, which is the author of The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. They must have got picked up because I read this on Kindle Unlimited, but this is the companion book and it comes out in September. So I'm really excited for this one. Again, some super cute reads. So this is a funny story. So I went there hoping they would have this arc. They didn't. It wasn't available. They didn't drop it, but they had it on a display. And if you go to ALA, you know at the last day, publishers don't want to bring stuff home. So I waited on the line for 2 hours to get Firebirds by KJ Armstrong. This is the sequel to Nightbirds, and I'm really excited for it. I'm nervous to read it, but I want to read it. I like messaged her. The author was like, I got your arc. I was really excited. So it comes out in August, and I am really excited to read another sequel. I might do a sequel vlog. We will see, but I definitely want to get around to this one. Yeah, so those are the sequels. And then here are just two from authors I read before. I got A Queen's Game by Catherine McGee. I saw this and had to get it. I really have liked her other series. And this is the author of The Beloved Royals, turns her tears towards Europe to a tale of lore and forgotten history, story of drama, heartbreak, and breathtaking romance. So I guess her other series was about like American royalty. This is about British royalty, and I'm really intrigued and I want to read it. It comes out in October. I will definitely read this because I'm so excited for it. And I also got Jen Meltzer's A Magical Meet Cute. This comes out in August. And I don't know what it's about, but I think it has like a magic element to it. And is he a true deal or did she truly summon a demon? So it's intriguing. But yeah. And then let's get into the other books by authors that I haven't read before, but their summaries just seemed really cool. And then we'll kind of chat about the end of anything else that I'm planning to or what my plans are for July, because July is a really exciting month. I have so much time off and I really hope to get a lot of reading done. So I will see you guys when I have gathered the rest of the books. These are just books by authors that like I really was excited for. A Teller of Small Fortunes by Julia Long is another cozy fantasy that comes out in November and I want to read it. Wandering Fortune Teller finds an unexpected family, perfect for fans of Travis Baldry and Sigdu Madonna, which I love both of those authors. So this one, I also got a copy of Love and Lattes by Beth Reckless, who wrote The Kissing Booth. Comes another sizzling story about an overachieving girl who unknowingly kisses the one guy she shouldn't the night before her new internship begins. I love this cover. It's really cute. And then I also picked up a copy of Silent Sister by Megan Dastow. Oh my god, they all just fell. This comes out in August, and it's a must-read suspense novel about a mysterious girl disappearance, her biggest betrayal, and her deadly screaming to come out. And I think that two sisters go missing, and one sister comes back and has to kind of piece together her sister's missing. So this one comes out in August. Sorry, all my books just fell. I'm really glad the puppy's outside. And then I got The Last Gifts of the Universe by Riley August. This one comes out in October, and this is a cozy sci-fi. So A dying universe, a search for answers, an adventure at the end of a trillion lifetimes. And I'm really excited for this one as well. And then another, I'm really on like a cozy fantasy bitch, I'll be very honest, but this is The Gelic Dream Department Store by May Leland, translated. And this one's supposed to come out in July. And it's, what if there's a store that sold dreams? Which one would you buy? Who might you become when you wake up? So yeah, a lot of cozy fantasy. I honestly just want to read for fun again, and that's why I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break from readathons. Not from reading, probably going to read a ridiculous amount. There is also like the fan row readathon happening, so that may get plugged in here. There is also other stuff happening. I'm sure other stuff will kind of pop and I will do it. But yeah, you guys will see a lot of content from me. I just wanted to get this video up because I was traveling, so I'm a little bit delayed, but I hope that you guys liked the video. Let me know in the comments what is one book you really want to read in the month of July, and I will talk to you guys soon.